welcome back to today's video. So as you can tell by the title, today is all about how I do my hair, so my hair routine, especially having super curly and frizzy hair. Not even to mention that I dyed my hair, so it's even more freaking damaged, so I'm trying to get it back to being super healthy. So if you want to see how I do my hair and make it nice and calm, continue watching. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I'm going to take my purple shampoo and I actually put it in my hair before I get into the shower, because if you can't tell, this blonde is not my natural hair color. I'm naturally a dirty blonde, and if you put purple shampoo in your hair and let it sit for like 10 minutes or so before you get in the shower and rinse it out, it actually tones it a lot better before it reaches the water. So this is the normal shampoo that I use. It looks like this. It's kind of expensive, but it has a bunch of like hydrating stuff in it. It's free of parabens, sulfates, and a few other things, but it's really good. It's not like toxic for your hair or anything, but I'm actually out of that right now, and you have to get that at like a beauty store or a salon because it's a bit more like pricey. So for right now, I'm using this L'Oreal one. It's been working pretty good, not as best as that one. Okay, so then before you let it sit, you want to brush it through just so that it like really gets in your hair and it can soak in. And also, I just wanted to tell you, it's important to note, I don't do this every time I go to get in the shower. I do this like once, maybe twice a week, just so that my hair can really soak in the purple shampoo and actually keep its blonde color without being orangey. Okay, so I just let it sit in my hair for 15 minutes, just how it is, and I went ahead and brushed through it. That's why it's all frizzy. So now I'm gonna rinse it out, and then I'll show you what products I used for my shampoo or for my conditioner, and then what I do after I get out to the shower. Okay guys, so I just got out of the shower. My hair's freaking dripping wet. First step is I actually don't use a normal towel to dry my hair. Since I have super curly and like frizzy hair, that actually makes it more frizzy. So I'm just taking a cotton t-shirt and drying it. Sounds super simple, but it actually has like shown a lot of results from when I switched over to this about like 2 years ago or so. It definitely helps. Another thing is that like if for some reason you really strongly don't want to use a cotton t-shirt, you know, it's totally okay. If you use a towel for your hair and you're having a lot of frizzy problems, if you're one of those people that like flips your hair over, rolls it up, and like flips it up, that actually causes a lot of frizz. But with that being said, if you're looking to add more volume to your hair, then that's also a really good route to do. The first product that I use is this product by Monet. It's called Rejuva Beads, and it's for split ends. It looks like this. It's kind of spendy, but it's pretty worth it. I've been using this for about a year now, and you just use like the smallest amount. And since I do have split ends from heat damage, I literally just kind of rub it on the ends of my hair, and it totally hydrates them, and for the most part mends split ends back together. But at the same time, you're not fully gonna get what you're looking for unless you do trim your hair. This is just a start and a good treatment process. Okay, so the most important part of my hair care routine is my hydrating curl cream. It looks like this. It's super hydrating. It doesn't have any parabens or anything like that. It does help eliminate frizz. It's kind of like a hair gel, like curly hair gel. I don't know if you have ever used that, but it's kind of like that, except for it doesn't leave it all like sticky and like crispy. This stuff is actually just soft, but you do want to be careful about how much you put in your hair, because if you do put too much, it can come off as a little greasy looking, as with like any hair product if you use too much of it. But I just kind of run this through my hair, and this is a big portion of my routine, as it, like I said, it keeps the frizz down. I would say by like 50% of what my hair, like my hair is pretty frizzy, but using this stuff cuts down about 50% of the frizz, which may sound little, but that's actually like really good, as most hair products for me have They usually cut down like 5-10%. Oh, and before any of you guys like say something, I do brush my hair, but I only brush it in the shower when it's wet, because my hair gets super frizzy if you brush it. And it is true, if you've ever heard, that brushing your hair when it's wet does kind of split the ends in a sense. Like, it does break your hair, it can cause breakage. But if you actually get it wet, like if you brush it and then get it wet again, then it will mend the ends back together, if that makes sense. So yes, brushing your hair when it's wet is bad, but if you know what you're doing and you know how to finish it off, then it's also okay. Hey guys, so I just want to say that all of these products that were used for my hair will be linked down below. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. In case you can't tell, my grungy freaking hair that's like all over the place. So basically what I did after whatever the last step was, I don't even remember. But anyway, my camera died, so I'm so sorry. But I ended up putting on one more product, and then I braided my hair into French braids for the night, so I'll show you that product. So this is the stuff that I use. It's called Matrix Biolage, and it's like smooth proof serum. It's for frizzy hair. The lighting is kind of wonky, but it looks like that. It's really strong, so a little bit goes a long way. I just put it on my ends, since they're like broken or split ends. And then I put my hair into French braids, and I put these little rubber bands on them and tried to braid them all the way down as much as I could, and then I slipped on it. So now that we're caught up, I'm gonna move on to the next step. I often blow dry my hair, and I have a few things. So I use the Monet blowout cream. Looks like this. It's kind of an expensive product as well, but I've had it for a little over a year now, and it's not even halfway gone because you just use like the littlest amount. Basically, it is a heat protectant, and it also like helps your hair dry naturally faster, if that makes sense. So it's supposed to like cut your blow dry time down. It does a little bit. It's not like super highly, like I'm not gonna say it's like 50%, but I would say like 10%. It does. It also has like moisturizer and stuff like that in it. So before I blow dry my hair, I just put a little bit on. My hair is so freaking crazy. I must have slept like I must have had restful, what's it called? Like when you're restful in your sleep, like you move a lot. That must have happened to me last night, because I don't usually wake up and my braids are like crazy like this. Okay, and then what I do is I actually blow dry my hair while they're in the braids, and like do this like little technique where I do a little bit at a time. So since I'm not able to get all of that heat protectant into my hair like, you know, super effective, I use just the Tresemme heat protectant spray. It works pretty well. I usually just kind of came out in like chunks. Just do it like all over my head, just to really make sure that my hair is getting covered, because as I said, my hair is already so freaking damaged that I don't really want it to get damaged even more. Now moving on to the blow dryer. I don't use anything like super fancy, but this is a blow dryer I use. It's by Conair. I never know how you say that, but I think it's Conair. It's an Infinite Pro. What I like about it is it has this little detachment that comes with it. Frizzy hair or curly hair, this is a pretty good way of maintaining it, because you can slowly go up and down versus like the whole circular that's like blowing all over the place. I'm going to undo my hair, so I'm going to undo one of the rubber bands, and I'm going to undo like a little bit of the actual braided part. And if it feels wet still, I'm going to spend a heavy amount of time until that's dry, and then once that little portion's dry, I'm going to slowly move my way up. If you are trying to not get frizzy hair and you undo your whole hair and you just start blow drying your whole hair, it's going to make it go like, it's going to add so much volume. So it's important to do a little bit at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll catch up with you when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It is a little bit frizzier today. Some days can be frizzier than others. So I have a little bit of, I don't know if you can see on camera, I have a little bit of frizz right here. So what I'm gonna do is I have another product by Monet, but this is the Rejuvenate Oil by Monet, and it actually has like 50 different uses or whatever. But one of its most common uses is for hair. So the first thing I'm going to do is put it down my scalp line. This actually restores the pH of your scalp, so like the pH balance. So that's one of the things I do. And then I also just do like maybe 2 drops on my hand. And I rub it in and I just go down where all my little frizzies are. And I put it on here especially because my baby hairs get super frizzy. And then it knocks down a bunch of the frizz, and it's also just super hydrating for your hair. So it's kind of just a win-win either way. But this stuff also just makes your hair soft, and like I said, a little bit goes a long ways. So I kind of just put the remaining on the rest of my hair. Hi guys, so I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a few little tips of different ways that you can reduce frizz. Not everything works for everyone, so I just wanted to put that out there, that just because I had certain products doesn't mean that if you have curly hair it's going to automatically work for your hair. Every hair type and product is different. It's all about finding the right combination. So I hope you found at least a few tips on here, or a product that you like, or even just a technique, because I know it's really hard to find a hair routine for curly and frizzy hair. Honestly, it took me like 8 years to find all of the like products and the routine down to like get it to how I wanted. My hair used to be super like frizzy and scraggly, and I didn't really know what I was doing because I was just experimenting. So I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, be sure to subscribe. Alright, bye guys!